look into my eyes, Oz. Isn't this beautiful? Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, Tom, you're not my first choice Valentine, to be honest.
on.
But actually, you're my only choice Valentine.
This is what you've got.
You've got some beautiful wines here. You've got some fantastic cheese. So I'm going to say thank you, Tom. Happy Valentine.
No, Oz, come on. You're a downer about Valentine's Day.
I've had my life. Valentine's Day has been one of the scourges of my life. I started sending Valentines when I was 6 years old to the vicar's daughter I started. By the time I was 21, I'd sent Valentines every year, and I had not received a single Valentine in return, all through my teenage years.
Outrageous.
Not one Valentine.
It's heartbreaking, Oz.
My mother started sending me Valentines when I was 21, just so I would get one. My mother started sending me Valentines. So if it's you, Tom,
look,
I'm prepared to swallow my pride and say thank you for being my Valentine.
That's where you were going. So, exactly that. And look, we've got this beautiful table. We've got incredible Sharpham cheese, heart-shaped brie.
Oh.
I've gone to town. Come on.
And what's that, a custard pie?
It's a custard pie. No, it is beautiful camembert, again, produced by Sharpham.
Okay.
Exceptional cheeses. And I've got 3 great wines.
Yeah.
And what, we're going to talk what makes lovely Valentine's wine. And I want softness, I want ease, I want drinkability.
Colour?
Bit of colour, bit of snuggliness.
What colour do you want, Tom?
First
Come on,
off,
be traditional,
I
Tom.
want some pink.
You
This
want
is
some pink, and this is
All
pink.
Angels Rosé.
Beautiful. All Angels.
Berkshire-based.
Good
rosé.
operation.
Yeah.
Now,
Traditional method.
traditional method, and it's 2018.
Yeah.
Now that's 6 years, 7 years, 8 years old for a rosé. That's fantastic. English wine benefits magnificently. English sparkling wine really benefits from aging.
And what you really get is all of that age. You get that richness and toastiness. You get brioche. It's like walking into a patisserie. It's like the croissants from breakfast. It's so good.
It's delicious. The guy who makes this, he said, aging is crucial. He said, heaven can wait. Perfection takes time.
I love it.
That's what he said. This chap called Mark Darley, who makes this. By the way, he once held up a Barclays bank in a cowboy suit.
I heard about this rumour.
He said it was for charity, but then you think, was it, Mark? Was it for charity?
If I believe it was for charity, I would say it's for charity
I think
too.
on the whole, if you get away with it, it's for charity. But
And named after the local church. So this incredibly beautiful location. And the grapes are interesting here.
It is, and the location is just lovely. This 12th century church right next to the vineyard, and you look out over the downs going down towards Marlborough, that sort of way. Oh, by the way, going down towards Highclere, which is where Downton is based. So you are looking out to areas which are a little bit higher, chalk all the way. Now this isn't chalk.
Down there,
yeah,
exactly.
Chalk's down there, and a little bit higher. So with climate change, in 5 or 10 years, there may well be vineyards up there. Yeah. It's still slightly lower here, and the soils are warm. It's sandy loam soil over green sand. Now green sand's a really warm soil. The early night timbers, which were famous, were all made on green sand 100%. Soil. And you've got flint.
Warms up in the day, radiates heat back at night, retains a bit more water.
And 2018 vintage.
What I love about this is it's soft, it's round. It's the 18 vintage at play. It's got that warmth and that sunshine. But it's also Rondo. It's that grape variety. It's that grape that's giving it some colour, but it's also giving it plush, velvet textured fruit. It's absolutely lovely.
Rondo is a really important grape in England, but it's a love or hate. It's a Marmite grape, and one of the things about Rondo is you've got to treat it delicately. If you treat it very carefully, you press it very carefully, you make sure that the skins don't ooze out too much bitterness and tannin and colour, because it's got lots and lots of colour. If you just treat it like a delicate grape, treat it like Pinot Noir, which is the most delicate of all the red grapes, and then it just gives you a little bit of colour. It does give you that extra richness, and you mix that this time with Pinot Gris.
Bit of Gris.
Now, Pinot Gris is again a nice plush grape, ripens really well, particularly in a year like 2018, which was the first really hot year. It was a year that persuaded the whole of Britain that we could be a winemaking nation, and it's less than 10 years ago.
And isn't that sensational? I think that is absolutely lovely. I think it's going to do enormous wonders to the creaminess of brie. I think it's a great cheese wine. I'm a big fan of sparkling wines and cheese boards, so I think that's absolutely spot on for that. Flavorful as well. It's got elegance and it's finessed, but it's got chew and richness and velvety texture, as I've said. And so I think as a food wine, get some lobster out. Get me some lobster rolls.
Because I tell you what it has also got, it's got some salinity.
Yes.
It's got some saltiness to it. And that suddenly makes me think of the cheese or think of the lobster, even without it. So thank you for this Valentine's moment.
It is a
I now
pleasure.
have a vision in my mind of a glass of rosé wine, a beautifully cooked lobster, and thou.
There we are, exactly. I'm going to undo one more button.
No,
It's fantastic.
Dare.
Come on.
No, honestly,
now,
there's
empty that glass.
quite enough hair showing just at the bottom of your epiglottis.
Come on.
This is really good. I like that.
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
Now, from an aluminium bottle. We've shown these before and I love them. Mallard Point from Rutland.
They're a really good operation.
Aren't they great?
Again, really original and can be. This is called Can Be 2024. And I sort of said, what does can be mean? They said, it's a play on words. Can, i.e. this is aluminium, so it could be a can.
It's a can.
Can be, they said, we want it to be sort of conceptualized. Things can be. The challenge of a concept. So I thought it sort of meant you've got to have a go. Because that's exactly what these guys at Mallard Point
whatever you want to be. Make it so. Make it happen.
They may still run an events company, but they went touring and they went to the Australian vineyards, which I know are absolutely addictive, and came back obsessed by vineyards, and eventually found this vineyard just next to the railway line, just north of Peterborough, at Essendine Bank. And those of you who like railways, the Mallard, on July the 3rd, 1938, I think it was, went at 126 miles an hour on the Essendine Bank, just next to this vineyard.
There you go.
Fastest steam engine ever. It's never going to be broken, that record. And that's why it's called Mallard.
Steam engines do it for meals. This is fantastic. This is everything I want on Valentine's Day.
On the front, I didn't see it. There.
It's there.
126. It's a speedometer.
There you go. What I love about this is it is, again, an interesting wine, like the fizz before it. This is spiced. There is a little gentle oxidative barrel note to it. There is lovely wood to it.
That's right, barrel.
Yeah.
This has actually had some aging in barrel. And I remember that Andy said, the guy who runs this, makes it slightly smell of sherry or Armagnac or something. And I thought, well, yeah, it sort of does, doesn't it?
It's got that lovely pruny raisin fruit that you get from Armagnac as well. It's lovely. Absolutely stunning.
And it makes it softer. And it makes it deeper. So it makes it a bit more of a serious wine. Again, great wine for cheese.
Yeah, very good wine.
Because it's got a foodie weight to it.
I love an oaked rosé, and I think there's exploration to be had with rosé. I think, which is, rosé doesn't have to be swimming pool-esque, pale pink. And this is actually slightly paler than I thought it might be, because knowing that it had a bit more time on skins and a bit more focus on barrel aging, I thought it might be a bit richer in colour. Yeah. And what I'm really pleased about is it's not, because I think it means that the rosé brigade will get into it, and it's not, people aren't going to worry about that. But it's packing in flavour. It's got loads of richness and depth to it. And it's very much a foodie wine. I mean, if you've still got a bit of lobster left over, that will go quite nicely.
Not if it's me.
I think...
remember the Pinot Meunier grape.
Heavily Meunier.
Yeah. And by the way, they say reuse, don't recycle. And you buy the wine in this box, and if you then drink all the wine, you can shove the bottle back in this box, send it back to the winery, and they'll wash it out and reuse it. So they could be reusing that bottle 50 times. There's
this really lovely, very, very long, intense fruit and spice character to it that just goes on and on and on. It's incredibly well put together wine.
I think it's really these two roses have been tremendous. But it's Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be pink.
It does not have to be
I
pink.
Just thought, if we want, we both bought the same bottle.
I think what we're suggesting here is you have a bottle each. Is that what it is?
If I've got you, look at you for the rest of the day, I'm gonna need a bottle of this. Now, the reason we chose this is because this is a really traditional Barossa Valley operation. the Château Tanunda there is a wonderful bluestone property from 1890.
It is.
Makes really traditional Barossa Shiraz. And Barossa Shiraz is a wonderfully easy drink to enjoy on a day like Valentine's. It's a red wine with a great big smile on its face. And indeed, it's the first time, this is the red wine that showed British people how to enjoy red wine. It was Barossa Shiraz.
And Tanunda, it is an icon of the region. It is, what's so great about this is Barossa, the way that it taught people to drink reds is it was through voluptuous, rich, bright, inviting reds with a degree of alcohol. This is warm, but not incredibly warm. There's 14% alcohol in there, which is quite lovely to eat with. And what's so good about this is it's got concentration and depth. Yeah. That lovely, gentle spice of Syrah, of Shiraz that backs it up. And there are vines here on the property that go back to 1850. So predating the chateau itself by 40 years. Yeah. And so,
some of the oldest vines in the world.
Yeah.
Some of the oldest
ungrafted.
Yeah.
No phylloxera.
And it's the juiciness as well. This is a serious red wine, but it's fundamentally juicy, and it's fundamentally got a little lingering scent running through it. So you just know it's made to make people happy. Even when I'm having to spend my Valentine's Day looking at you across the table.
Come on. The more of these you have, Oz, the more, I become. It's a thing.
I'm going to get Shiraz goggles.
You are, Shiraz goggles. Come on. It is a joy, isn't it?
It's a joy.
Happy Valentine's,
Happy Valentine's.
Cheers. This is just one of our Wine Alive Sipping Series episodes. For more content, head over to our blog at wine-alive.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We hope that you sip splendidly.